d'être ici. Ça va, bonjour, bonjour, très bien, merci. Je suis content d'être ici avec tous mes petits amis. Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Merci, merci. Et aimez-vous cette chanson? J'espère que je suis dans le temps.
Bienvenue, 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 bienvenue sur le programme français pour les commenceurs. Welcome, welcome, welcome again to another fascinating edition of the French program, French for Beginners, on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. French for Beginners with Aruna Kwepogi. French for Beginners, it is a 30 minutes program that comes your way every Saturday from 2:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. So wherever you are this afternoon, I want to welcome you to another fascinating edition of the program. Today we'll be learning some conversations because conversation is French is very much essential. Everything individual does, you do it by communication. So today we'll be learning conversation in French, and after that we'll open the telephone lines for us to interact to see as to whether you were following the program. This program is intended for beginners. I know people will ask that we speak English. Yes, we speak English on this program because we are speaking to beginners, right? So people who don't know French, who don't have any understanding in French, we need to speak English to them for them to know what exactly we are talking about before we go to our lesson. And once we go to our lesson, we will be presenting the lesson in French and also be translating it in English in order for our audience to know exactly what we are talking about. But before then, we'll take a short break. We'll take a short break and be right back for the continuation of the French program, French for Beginners.
Dans le temps. Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Ça va, bonjour, bonjour, très bien, merci. Je suis content d'être ici avec tous mes petits amis. Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Merci, merci. Et aimez-vous cette chanson? J'espère que je suis dans le temps. Merci.
Okay. Welcome back to the continuation of the French program, French for Beginners, on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Like I said, we will be learning today general conversation in French between two persons. So now we have a lot of conversation in French between two persons. So we just select few that we will learn because of time. We don't have time in our favor. We don't have much time in our favor. So we go straight to the lesson, and I will be reading the sentences in French and then be translating it in English. All you need to do this afternoon is to listen attentively, and when we open the telephone lines you will be able to interact, or if you have a concern you can ask questions and your concern will be addressed. And also you will be asked question. If you answer all of the question correctly, you stand a chance of learning, that's winning a scratch card. Okay, Blaze FM family is the only radio station that offers scratch card in order for people to learn French. Let's go. Now, general conversation in French. Converse,
Si,
conversation.
ça va, bonjour, bonjour, très bien, mais
Okay. We are also going live on Blaze Radio. If you want to see the presenter, if you want, we are also going live on Facebook, Aruna Bangura on Facebook. We are also going live on Blaze FM official Facebook page. You can also go there and and watch the live presentation of the French program French for Beginners on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. If you can also leave your comment, and once this program is over, when I see your comment, I will address all of your comment. Okay, let's go. General conversation en français. General conversation in French. Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone? Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone? Now you met someone and then you want to ask the person for their phone. This is how we say it in French. Je peux utiliser votre téléphone? S'il vous plaît. That's if you want to be polite, because it is always good for you to be polite whenever you are requesting for something. Now, this is how you ask someone that you want to use their phone politely. This is how you ask them. Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone, s'il vous plaît? Now, if the person wants you to use their telephone, there are two ways the person can respond to you. One is bien sûr. Bien sûr means sure. Bien sûr, sure. Or the person will say oui, which is yes. That is if the person wants you to use their phone. Now, if the person does not want you to use their phone, they will say no. Now, in French, they will say non. Non. Vous pouvez pas utiliser mon portable ou mon téléphone. No, you cannot use my cell phone. You cannot use my phone. Now, if the person is saying, puis-je utiliser votre téléphone, s'il vous plaît? And if the person is sounding low, maybe you are not getting the person that is speaking to you. Now, parle plus doucement. Parle plus doucement. It means, can you speak slowly? Parle plus doucement. It means, can you speak slowly? Maybe the person is fast in requesting you or telling you that they want to use your phone. Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone? Maybe the person is fast and you are not getting the person and you want to get the person. So now you will say to the person, parle plus doucement. Parle plus doucement means, can you speak slowly? Now, if you want to ask someone if they speak French, English, or whatsoever language, this is how you ask the question. Comprenez-vous français? Comprenez-vous français? Ou tu comprends français? Tu comprends français? Now, you are asking the person, do you understand English? Do you understand English? Comprenez-vous anglais? Comprenez-vous français? Comprenez-vous la langue chine? Comprenez-vous portugais? Now, you are asking the person if they can speak French or English or whatsoever language. Now, if you can speak English, this is the response you should give the person. Oui, je comprends l'anglais. Oui, je comprends l'anglais. If you cannot speak English, this is how you respond. Non, je ne comprends pas l'anglais. Je ne comprends pas l'anglais. Je ne comprends pas l'anglais. Où allez-vous? Où allez-vous? You met someone on the road and then you want to ask the person, where are they going? This is how you ask the question in French. Où allez-vous? Où allez-vous? Now, the person will respond by saying, je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. It means, I am going to school. Félicitations. Felicitation means congratulation. Felicitation means congratulation. There is a difference between merci and felicitation. There is a difference. Now, if someone do something good for you, you tell the person by telling them thank you. You will tell the person thank you. It means merci in French. But now, if someone have been promoted, or if someone have been given promotion, or if the person have done well in society, you say felicitation. You are congratulating the person by telling them congratulations, which is felicitation. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé. It's an act of empathy. You are sympathizing with the person. Je suis désolé. Maybe you hurt someone and then you want to say, I'm sorry. This is how we say it. Je suis désolé. Now, how do we say thank you in French? We say thank you in French by saying merci. Merci beaucoup means thanks a lot or thank you plenty. But just merci, it means thank you. So, folks, this our lesson for today. So we'll take a short break and then we'll be right back. When we come back, we'll go over the lesson and then we'll open the telephone lines for us to interact to see as to whether you will be that lucky winner for our scratch card today. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Je suis dans ton merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Ça va, bonjour, bonjour, très bien, merci. Je suis content d'être ici avec tous mes petits amis. Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Merci, merci. Aimez-vous cette chanson? J'espère que je suis dans le ton. Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Ça va? Bonjour, bonjour, très bien, merci. Je suis content d'être ici avec tous mes petits amis. Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Merci, merci, merci d'être ici. Merci, merci.
Bien sûr, merci, merci, merci d'être ici. The song is saying thank you for being here. Thank you to all of you who are following this live program on Facebook and those of you who are following via the radio on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. And the other part of it say, Je suis content d'être ici. It means I am happy to be here. Je suis content d'être ici avec tous mes petits amis. It means I'm happy to be here with all of my friends. So, folks, welcome back to the continuation of the French program, French for Beginners on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Today, our lesson, we are learning general conversation in French. Like I told you, we have a lot of conversation in French, but because of time, we just brought to you just few conversation between two person. Now, if you are going on the road and you met someone, right? The first thing you do, you speak to the person. And I always told you on this station that we have two ways to greet in French. If from in the morning up to 12 p.m. you say bonjour. From 12 p.m. up to 12 p.m. at in the night, you say bonsoir. Get that? So when you meet the person, you speak to the person depending on the time you meet that individual. Now, After you have greeted the person, now you want to ask the person for their phone. How do we ask someone for their phone in French? This is how we say it. Now, if you just walk to a person and say, puis-je utiliser votre téléphone? Je peux utiliser votre téléphone? No, that's been harsh, that's been rude. But if you say, puis-je utiliser votre téléphone, s'il vous plaît? Can I use your phone, please? Je peux utiliser votre téléphone, s'il vous plaît. It means, can I use your phone, please? If the person wants you to use their phone, there are two ways to say it. Bien sûr, it means sure. Can I use your phone, please? Sure. Bien sûr. Or oui. Oui means yes. Then the person will hand over their phone to you. And after you have used the person's phone, it is always good to tell someone thank you whenever they render you a service. Whenever a person render you a service, it is always good to say thank you. And merci is thank you in French. How to ask someone if the person understand English? This is how we ask the question in French. Comprenez-vous l'anglais? Comprenez-vous l'anglais? If the person can understand English, they will say, oui, je comprends l'anglais. If the person cannot understand English, they will say, non, je ne comprends pas l'anglais. Oui, je comprends l'anglais. It means, yes, I understand English. Non, je ne comprends pas l'anglais. It means, no, I don't understand English. Now, où allez-vous? Où allez-vous? Maybe you met someone on the road and then you want to ask the person where are they going. This is how we ask the question in French. Où allez-vous? And the person you have asked, où allez-vous? This is the response the person will give you. Je vais. Depending, je vais means I am going. Je vais. I am going. Now, depending on the place or the places the person is going, they will reply by saying, je vais à l'école. It means I am going to school. Je vais à l'école. I am going to school. Félicitations. Félicitations means congratulations. Félicitations means congratulations. Je suis désolé. Je suis désolé means I am sorry. That's our lesson for today. It is now time for us to interact. Please, when before you place in your call, make sure you distance yourself from your monitor, which is your radio. Please. Rule number 2, before you place in your call, make sure every of your question that you will be asked should be pertaining our area of discussion. That's why we come with a topic to be discussed or to learn, for us to learn together. So make sure your questions should center around our topic. So now it is now time for us to interact. We only have 10 minutes to interact, and I believe within 10 minutes we'll be able to get our winner for today for the scratch card. The lucky winner will walk away with a scratch card. The numbers to call is 07779079070 0887 111 is the number to call, and you will be live for the program on Blaze Radio.
can ask my friend, man, où tu vas? And me, I asking your one. Am I lying?
Où tu vas? It
Yeah.
sounds, though you got it correct, but it sounds awkward. Just like you speaking vernacular French, right? Because we have vernacular
Okay.
French as well.
Okay. I say meeting my strata. Go ahead, Valentine.
Okay. How do you say, do you understand English in French?
Vous comprenez français?
Vous comprenez français. Okay, you got it. Then why you did not say tu comprenez français? Why you say vous comprenez français?
No, I know. It's not your dresses, so I understand that.
Okay. How do we say, can you speak slowly in French?
Vous pouvez parler doucement en français?
Pour, vous pouvez parler doucement. Vous pouvez. I did not make mention. I did not make mention of French. I only say, how can we say, can you speak slowly?
Vous pouvez parler doucement?
That's it. So why you adding French there?
No, how are you saying that? Whether you can say how you can say
No,
you can
no.
speak
I'm
slowly
saying
in
now.
French?
I'm saying now for you to translate it
Oh,
in
okay. I
French.
understand.
So you see,
I understand that part.
right there again, you would have failed the question.
No, I understand now. I understand it. I understand the question now.
Okay, thanks
So,
for calling. Okay, oh man, it is your first time listening to this program.
so I can say call by and try my striker, right?
No, you disqualified for today. Is it your first time calling on this show?
And this is my first time just listening to the radio.
Okay, but you're smart because we taught you guys for 10 to 15 minutes and you were able to. Anyway, thanks for calling. Okay, keep following the
Thank you.
station. Okay.
Okay.
The brother there tried, but he did not make it. 0777907 is the number to call, and you'll be live on the program on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. 0777907 is the number to call. 0887 111 and you will be live on the program. We don't have much time. We'll take two more caller and then we'll end this program. We take two more caller to see as to whether we get our winner for today program. 0777907 is the number to call. 0887 111 and you will be live on the program on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Today we are learning general conversation in French, and we jot down a few conversations between two people. Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone? Which means, may I use your phone? Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone s'il vous plaît? It means, may I use your phone please? Oui, tu peux utiliser mon téléphone. Non, vous pouvez pas utiliser mon téléphone. Parle plus doucement. Parle plus doucement means, can you speak slowly? Okay, let's get this caller. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Heron Sukan Juroba calling from my Barclayville.
Okay, Heron, is it your first time calling on this show? Because
Yeah, but I've been for it. I've been enjoying the show.
okay, do you have a concern or I should ask you question?
Yeah, one question. I want to win scratch card.
But man, you sounding like a French man. You sure you will win this scratch card?
I hope because I've been listening to you.
Okay. So you get 5 questions to answer. You fail one, you disqualify.
All right, listen.
Let's establish that first. Okay. Congratulations in French.
All right. Congratulations in French is félicitations.
But man, you sounding like a French male. Okay. You answer the first question. How do we say in French, I am sorry?
I'm sorry is je suis désolé.
The main one, the main one carry the scratch card. Three questions live for the main one. Ça te laisse trois questions. D'accord, allons-y. Uh, how do we say, can you speak slowly in French? Can you speak slowly in French?
He said, can you speak slowly in French?
Yeah, you have to translate it in French. Can
Okay,
you speak slowly?
okay. They say,
Mhm.
tu peux parler doucement en français?
tu, tu peux parler doucement en français. Hmm, you you get it? But what I got here is what I want you to say because you said you've been following the program, right?
I'm listening over.
The
Don't
the
conjunction
referral
there.
was
Don't conjunction there.
no, the referral what you should have said is parle plus doucement, parler plus doucement. Can you speak slowly?
Plus doucement and doucement. They get small the problem there. The problem is plus doucement is more slower. Plus it means more. You getting me? Plus doucement.
I
That means it requesting for more slowly. But he just says slowly. So I says, can you please speak slower? You understand? But we say more slowly than we put a plus.
okay.
Hello?
Three, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, how do we say? May I use your phone, please?
Oh.
Unless someone showing you beyond there. Oh. I hearing the
Nobody
person
to
voice.
you.
Okay.
I hear about what you said. What I've been listening to.
Okay. May I use your phone, please? That the fourth question.
Okay.
You get 30 seconds.
Je veux utiliser ton téléphone, s'il vous plaît.
What? Come again?
Je veux utiliser ton téléphone, s'il vous plaît.
No, you mix it. Puis-je utiliser votre téléphone, s'il vous plaît? So, puis-je, that there you made a mistake. But the other one, you get it correct. Thanks for trying, okay? Brother, you know French, but I still near you. You actually you really follow the program. Thanks for following, okay? Well, my brother get love for the scratch card, but unfortunately he did not make it. Okay, let's see whether we get two more color and then we end this program. Two more color. Good
Hello?
afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm John Fire calling you from Duazo.
Okay, John Fire. Were you following the program?
So,
You have 5 questions. You fail one, you fail all. To address, or I should ask you the question.
oh, what?
Okay, what this which one is relating this program?
The name of this,
That's the over objective of this.
okay, maybe I do not follow the beginning, but
Okay, the name of this program is French for Beginners, and the
oh, okay.
radio station that is relating this program is Blaze 90.7 FM. So
Okay.
let me just ask you a few questions. You already disqualified for the scratch card. Let me just ask you a few questions. So should we proceed or I should cut the line?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Now, how do we say can you speak slowly in French?
Vous pouvez parler justement.
Okay. How do we say thank you in French?
Merci.
You see, the man know French, but in film, a four question. Okay. How do we say, do you understand English in French?
Vous comprenez français?
Come again? In Français. Okay. How do we say, where are you going in French?
Hein?
How do we say, where are you going in French?
Où allez-vous?
Où allez-vous? Thanks for calling. My man, I knew you were a Frenchman. Now I decided to ask you the
No,
name of
I'm
this
not.
program.
I'm not a Frenchman. I'm not a Frenchman. But during the war, we travel now.
Okay,
So,
okay.
for this program,
Uh-huh.
thank you. We have to learn. But actually, even my second colleague that called, that guy with that guy clear. But I noticed that this guy not go. The question is going to that man answer clear.
Which
Then
one-
you see the
Okay, which one of the question the man answer clear, because like the fourth question I asked the man and the man did not answer it correctly.
The number 10 question you ask the man answer that question.
Listen now. We prepare a lesson and we'll bring it here, we'll present it, right? So they have people who know French. They have people who understand French. So when I bring a lesson here, that's why I always told people to follow keenly, because based on the presentation is how I expect you to answer the question. I hope you
Okay.
I hope you understand it.
I understand.
Uh-huh.
But in the
So
other
they may
way, even
answer
when
the
you look
question
at
another way. So other people, they are beginners and then they are following. So they will say, but the way you presented the question is not how. That's why I established it. I say he got it right, but that's not the
okay,
way I
I
want him to
understand.
answer
But
it.
even when you look at in my case, I just for the name of the program, but it's a part question, I answer it. So at least you're supposed to encourage me.
But-
Next time, at least I will do more.
Okay,
You
no
see?
no
But
problem.
just for the name of the program, you mean me the stacker. And that was not part of the part question.
So that question. Oh, so now question I ask you. Now why you trying to tell me?
No, that question, but not part of the part question. That one, that in French, you can answer a lot of
Hey,
questions.
part of the show.
I'm going to send it to you, but I believe
My man, follow the program next week Saturday. Try you agreeing it. We've been giving people scratch card. If you deserve it, we'll give it to you. People can testify to it.
Thank you so much. I just give you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, folks, this is how we come to an end of this program. I want to say thank you to all of our listeners, our online listeners, whosoever that are following this program, especially Mr. Gibson Jerome, the CEO of Blaze radio station, who is always monitoring this station. I want to say thank you for following this station. Please, we are open for business. Please, we are looking for sponsorship. So if you are following this program and you want to be a sponsor to this program, you can call my number and we can discuss. My number is 0777 907 907. Sorry, that's the station number. Don't call it 0777 720641. That's my personal number. 0777 720641 or 0555 31 26 45. If you want to be a sponsor to this program, you can just contact me and we can pick up from there. I want to say once again thank you to all of you who placed in your call to be part of this program. I want to say thank you to our madam who tried to win the scratch card, but they did not make it. Thank all of you. Do join the station next week Saturday same time for the French program, French for Beginners, on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM.
Merci d'être ici. Merci, merci. Et aimez-vous cette chanson?